The problem is that you can't even tell who you're getting married to until you're in the marriage. You can never know someone completely until you actually live with them. You cannot know. Because tell me why somebody will get married and after a while the person will become a shadow of himself or herself. Why? Marriage is supposed to build. Marriage is supposed to amplify. Marriage is supposed to beautify. Marriage is supposed to elevate. Why does it bring some people down? Why? I'm saying this because it can happen to the men or the women. It can happen to anyone. Look at this case that my sister is handling right now. This is somebody I know as well. I'm telling you people, I know her in person. And she was a very beautiful lady, vibrant. Now look at what marriage has turned her into. I said it before that men are not utilizing their power properly. They are not using it the right way. They are not using their power. They are not using their position and the authority God has given them the right way. Please, I am not a feminist. I'm only saying the truth. How can you oppress a lady just because you are the head? How can you oppress a lady and make her become something less than she should be? Like, seeing your wife, you should be carrying your head up high with your shoulders high. That's how you should make your wife. Make her someone you'll be proud of. You look at her and say, that's my wife. That's what makes you the head. That is what makes you a man. Not to subdue and oppress her. For crying out loud. You know, naturally, you are stronger than a woman. Naturally, you are more powerful. We know. And you use that to intimidate her. Instead of making her grow, instead of helping her achieve her dreams, you use your power and your position to intimidate her. Look at Chelsea. Chelsea is now a drug addict. Just because of a man. You mistreat her. You talk down on her. You make her lose her self-confidence and self-esteem. And now she has to depend on drugs to be bold. She has to depend on drugs to stay sane. Because to her, that's staying sane. She has to depend on drugs. She has lost herself. She has lost herself just because of your intimidation. Just because you're making her feel like, oh, she's a woman. She's nothing more than that. She's nothing more than that. Now she sells empty cans. She sells recycled stuff just to feed. Because right now she's not even confident. She has lost herself so much that she doesn't even feel presentable. She feels like no, and she's a graduate. She feels like no one is going to want to employ somebody like her. You've mistreated her so much that she has been pushed into depression. She has to depend on drugs, and now she's something else that nobody wants to relate with. Nobody would want to relate with her in that state. So that being said, nobody wants to employ her. She has no money for business, no capital for business. How do you expect her to survive? Don't come here and say that that's the choice she made. She's not the only one. No, people are not the same. I keep telling you people this thing. There are some people that are not very strong emotionally and mentally. There are people like that. That is why it is wrong to bully somebody. Because you don't know their capability. You don't know their strength. A lot of people suffer from inferiority complex. There's a way you will look at them and they will lose confidence in themselves and they will run inside. They will not want to come out. They will not want to associate with other people because they feel they are not good enough. There are people like that. There are people with such mentality. So you don't go around bullying people. I'm using this Chelsea for instance now. Obviously, she was one of those persons who couldn't, stand up for herself, fight for herself, know what was good for her, so she could do it, make the right choices. Maybe she was obvious. Let me not even say maybe. Obviously, she was one of them, because that's why she's in this mess. Because somebody like me, I will not stay there and wallow in pain. I will not stay there and wallow in self-pity. I will walk away and make something out of my life. You're not tied to anyone. You are not tied to anyone. But everybody's not the same. Everybody's not the same. So Chelsea is one of those who could not, pick herself up and then move on with her life and do something good for herself. She has to depend on something to, she was trying to run away from reality. She was just trying to run away from reality. She was trying to run away from her problems, thinking that, oh, maybe when she gets high, these things will, go away. But when you come back to your senses, the problems will still be there, looking at you, staring at you in the face. Marriage is not a do or die affair. Oh. Listen to me. Whether you're a man or a woman, marriage is not a do or die affair. If it does not sit well with you, please leave. You see the same society you're thinking about, saying, what would they say? How would they look at me? They will mock at me. When you buy, they won't even remember you after a day, 24 hours. They will still be the same person to say, why didn't she leave? Why did she stay there? Is married by force. They're the same people who will say it. And if you're like Chelsea, they will still mock you. They will not want to associate with you. So why not go with your dignity and make something out of yourself? I'm telling you, when you make it, they cannot even stand you. They will not be able to stand in your face and talk. So why care about what people will say instead of caring for your life, your future, and everything that concerns you? Look at what she has subjected herself to. Look at the slum she's staying in. Look at the slum. A beautiful, vibrant graduate. Look at the slum. Just look at it. It's quite unfortunate. And now she needs rehab. Nobody wants to associate with her. I don't know about her family because I've not heard anything. I don't know if they've tried. I don't know. But Chelsea needs help. Chelsea needs help. Chelsea needs help. I don't know what to do because I don't think I have the capacity to really help her. But Chelsea needs help. Please include her in your prayers. Whatever you can do to help her, a rehabilitation center where she can go to, whatever it is you think she can do, your suggestions, your ideas, please share with us. Because this is our friend and we will not want to leave her that way. We will not want to leave her that way. I cannot even sleep at night like that. But I don't have so much that I can do for her. So please, just include her in your prayers. If you're trying to reach us, you can reach me or reach my sister on YouTube, Peggy TV. Please, this is heartbreaking.